Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the VLOOKUP-Excel.com lecture, and today I'm going to show you something very exciting, and that is the special block chart. This is a chart that displays specific values based on the colors of blocks that is colored. You can see here, for example, here you have a project number 1. This project has a completion rate of 50%, and you can see that this chart has exactly 50 dark colored blocks, and we can change this. This is, for example, you click here and you want to select project number 2, 3% only, and you can see here only 3 blocks are colored green. So how do you make this, and what is really the use of this? Well, first of all, the use of this is to quickly display many graphs in one. As you can see here, we can check every possible graph. And besides of that, you also learn how valuable this is to quickly display everything, to communicate clear, put it all together. Most likely, if you are common with infographics, you will see many of these being used to display information quick. So, but how can you make something wonderful like this? Well, let's get started and I will show you exactly how. Before we start, I'm going to copy this because this is the most important information. So we could put this here and we paste this here somewhere, and that's beautiful. So now we're ready. We have the information here of the projects, every project here, and we have the completion rate here. So now to get started, well, let's look first what we need. First of all, we need to have all of these blocks. To make these blocks, we need to make them small columns. You can see here. So in total you will need 10 columns that you will have to reduce in size. So this looks decent. So they are now nicely squared, and now we have the next part, and that is this. We have the project and we have the percentage completion rate. So to do this, first of all, let's double check. Well, number 5 I'll take here. This is number 5 exact. We can call, well, we have this here before we give it a name. And what is the other one? Number 16. On row 16 we have the remaining part. There you are. So now we can give this a color. I'm going to give this a nice green color. So probably the easiest way is to format this. There you are. Oh, you can see that now I'm losing my merging cells, so I need to merge them as well. And this I will format there as well. So first step will be to create this drop down list. This is very important. Once we have this, we can start for the next part. So let's make this drop down list first. To make this, you will need these things. And you can see here we have now 10 blocks. And here also, oh, this is 10 by 10. This means that in total there are 100 blocks here. So now, alright, now we have this. Let's make this a list. So how do you make a list? Well, we give it a name. For example, project list. I'll call it project list and press enter. Once I did that, I can start to select here and assign this cell as a list. To do this, you go to data, data validation. Once you click on the upper part, you can quickly select what you want. You say you want a list, and what is our source? You can select the source like this, and if that's too hard, what you can do is, or for example you forget the name, you select project of F3, and you can see here instantly the values are being displayed, and this is project list. Press OK and confirm. Once you did that, you see that now it is a drop down menu. That is very beautiful. So the next part will be this. This is a VLOOKUP function, because it will only correspond to look up the value this to the value here. So how to do this? Type in equal VLOOKUP, open parentheses, then you select this as your lookup value, because this will be the value that will be dynamically changing. The table array, you will select this information here. You can see we select 2 columns, and then so column number it's number 2 because it's the second column we want the information of. And you can select here between true or false. Always select false for exact match. 99% of the time you'll use false anyway. You always want exact match. So you can see now this is working. Let's double test this. And yes. So now we're done with this. We have to do the next part, and the next part will be, you can see here we need to assign the colors to this. And in this color there's a special code hidden in here, and this code is in here, as you can see. And you can see that here is also, there are also some codes in here. So I will explain to you this right away. So what do we really want? We want 2 different colors. We want a light green and a dark green color. So, and if, for example, the completion is 50, then 50% of the cells need to become dark green, and the remaining should be light green. So to do this very clearly, I'll just show you here. Light green stands for 0 and dark green stands for 1. Yeah, so I'm going to put the color here. It will make a lot of sense later on. So now you know, like this is the combination. So this is a color coding in here. So first we select the 100 blocks, and then you're going to give a conditional formatting. So, and then the condition will be 0 stands for light green, 1 stands for dark green. Conditional formatting, highlight cells rules, and then you select equal to. Once you do that, you can select here 0, and then it will give you instantly a color, but you say no, we want custom format. So once you have the custom format, we will select here, I want the fonts to be, because this is 0, light green, and I want the filler, I want this to be filled as a light green as well. So okay, and confirm. Once I did that, you can see now we have a field of light green, as blank stands for 0. And you can test this by typing 1 here and see what happens. Alright, so now we need to change the remaining part, and that is 1. So we do again, conditional formatting, highlight cells, equal to, and then you select 1. 1 stands for what exactly? Custom format, and then we select this is the fill, so the fill should be dark green, and the font is supposed to be dark green as well, and press OK. And one more time, OK to confirm. Now you can see, well, there's a number in here, but it's hidden. So we can close this, and we can start making the remaining part. So now it looks very nice, and it is corresponding, as you can see here if you type in the colors. So this is nice, so we're almost done here now. First of all, I want to give this still a nice colorful border. I want to have I want a white border, and then I want it in a very thick line. So that means this. So you select the view. Once you select the view, you can start to select the format painter, and there you are. Look, you have now all these things, and this should correspond. As you understand already, you're almost there. So what is the next part? There's a formula in here, and the formula corresponds to this information here. So we're going to put this part now in there, and as you can see, I told you there are 100 blocks here, and these are 100 values, exactly 1 to 100. You cannot see it clear. 100. So we're going to do the same exactly. So we're going here to sheet number 4, and then we're going to select this. Is this 10? Yes, this is exactly 10, so that is nice. There you are. And now I'm going to put here 1, 11, 21, 31, 41, 51, 61, 71, 81, 91, and then you're done. That's exactly 10. So we need to drag them to make them 100. So you drag them plus hold control. You can see. And here. And maybe you wonder why not doing the both. Even with control, if you press, it just does not function. As you can see. So here. Yes. 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 And then this is the 2 remaining, and Now we're almost done. I will leave this black first for now, so it's easy to make the formula. So what we need to do now, well, this is so we can double check this. This is already all active and working. So now we need the formula in place, and now the formula will be very easy, and it's with a if function. So we type an equal. You have to because the colors are here not clear because it's an equal color, so you need to look here up. So if open parentheses logical test is if this value is greater or equal to value this, and I have to put here a F4 to freeze this. Okay, so if it's greater or equal to 1, then show me in the put the value 1 in the box, or else put value 0. As you can see, this will communicate 1 or 0, and this will give the color. So you can see here instantly it is working. So we can drag this down, drag this immediately, and there you are. This is it. And so this is the way how you can create a wonderful special block chart. This chart is very nice and very useful to display values quickly in a different manner. And you can see here this will work perfectly for every other project as well. Once you did that, we can give this a white color so it's invisible. And that is our secret here. And now we're done. So this is the way how you can create a very wonderful special block chart. This is very nice if you want to make infographics, or you want to show just in a different manner your values. So use this wisely. Use this for your dashboard. And if you're curious about more new or different things, don't hesitate to look at www.vlookup-excel.com, and you will learn a lot more about Excel.